My beaver. Did Bobby do the right thing by lying to Otto? My beaver. My beaver. Telling him they took out Georgie, but in reality kept him alive for a deal, baby. Well, back to season 4 Theories here on Sons of Anarchy, season 4, episode 5. And guess, kinda goes on a wee bit longer than that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Who do you think's fatter? Bobby, Elvis, or Bobby Munson?
I would go Elvis because he dropped no Munson. He drops the Elvis gimmick and then he just puts on fucking weight.
I would say Munson, and I still can't get over. I still can't get over Chucky basically burying him.
You fat bastard. Really?
I think Bobby Munson's been eating all the cookies. I know he's a guy. He's a secretary and he puts all the drug money in the safe. But I think he's been spending it on McDonald's or something lately. Bobby Munson's looking pretty fat, but. What he did in this episode was he told a big fat lie to Otto. He told Otto, we got revenge for you, Otto. I don't know why I'm doing a German accent, but yeah, he did.
I feel like with Bobby, though, in the first couple of seasons, he looked like he could handle himself when it came to a fight.
Well, I mean, I can see where you're coming from, but he still had that big lard ass and his jeans always sagged.
No, people age, right? But I feel like by this point, he was done. I don't think... I
think he's getting close to Piney territory.
Yes, yes. Especially by like season 7.
That's not territory you want to be in.
No, it's not. Like you can be old but still be like,
It's like when they challenged the Nazis and it's like your 10 or your best versus our 10 best, and Bobby was in that lineup, the 10 best, and it's like, yeah, would he still?
You're 9 best and you're 1 worst.
Would he still qualify to be in SOA's top 10 best?
I don't think he would. I think there could be a disqualification.
They've got that lemon-headed sucker now, so maybe they don't need him. But anyway, guys.
He was there too.
Was he actually?
Oh, he was,
He wasn't Sam Crow at the point in time?
He wasn't, but they needed him.
Nah, they cheated.
Didn't have 10 fucking guys.
Could not get Piney in the fight, no?
No.
That's a bit shite. Anyway, guys, we spoke about Bobby Munson being fat. Let's talk about the fat lie. He visits Otto in the prison. Otto obviously asked the club. Otto asked the club to do one thing. This guy is basically sacrificed his entire life. He's stuck in fucking prison. Likelihood is he's never getting out, especially after what he done to Stall. But he did that for the club. He's did a shitload for the club. He's been sitting in prison while he knows his porn star wife has been getting probably banged 24/7, 365, and he's accepted it. But what he wasn't expecting was for one of his fellow club members to start banging his wife. That happened. He appeared to be willing to forgive it and let it go as long as they did the right thing and killed the man that bludgeoned his Luan to death. All he wanted after everything was the club to get revenge for Luan and get payback for him, which obviously he cannot get from inside. And did the club do that? No. The club decided that, should I say Clay decided that it would be in the club's best interest to keep what's his name?
Georgie alive for a minute.
Georgie Caruso alive because they felt they could make money for him because of investments and stuff he had coming in from Asia. And it's like, what the fuck? I think this is incredibly poor take here for the club. They didn't even put up for a vote. It was a simple matter of Clay just saying, nah, we need to keep this alive, and everyone else just falling in line.
And Clay saying it's not my problem, but it is a club problem.
But now Bobby was the only one that kind of wasn't happy and was protesting the decision a little bit, but everyone else just felt like they were going to let it go. And like you said, this is a club problem, and I feel like in Sons or the Mayans or on any show, it's like, even if you're a club, you can be loyal to the club, and you can, up to the day you die, you can be loyal, but it's almost like once you get sent to prison, they stop giving a shit about you, yet they still expect you to be 100% loyal. Yeah. But they won't show you the same sort of loyalty.
No. And I think he got shafted here, Otto, big time. Clay, Jack's normally, always against Clay, but season 4, maybe not. But I think in previous seasons, Jack's would have been like, no, Clay, we have to bring this to the table.
I think so. What about Weston? What if Weston's like, oh no, hold on, I've got investments, I'm worth millions, with Clay being like, well, hold on, he might have raped Gemma, but we can profit from this. I think that's what
I guess it was they were just holding off on Georgie. It was like, here, tell Otto we need him alive for a minute, but then we'll deal with him.
But you don't know if you're ever going to get that opportunity to deal with him. That's not the point.
So-
I mean, look, hold on. Clay's always been a guy that believes in swift retaliation, AKs and shotguns. Where was that Clay here?
Wonder if what if he killed the one you loved the most? But I tell you what, right? I can understand Bobby's point of view from actually telling Otto they did kill him because he feels like the Clay's done the wrong thing here. But see, at the end of the day, Clay
think he
said
should.
that's your problem, and it is Bobby's problem.
Yeah, but-
Bobby created the problem, but it did become the club problem. But Clay's like, no, it's your problem.
But not really. Yeah, Bobby slept with Luann, but Bobby sleeping with Luann didn't get her killed.
True.
So therefore, the club
But
should...
the problem is at this current point is that, well, Bobby is being likened for the murder.
Doesn't matter. The club should have put that murder right. They should have dealt with that when it happened for Otto.
They should have. But it kind of just fucking
It
dropped, didn't it?
shouldn't take Bobby to get put in the spotlight and potentially be getting done for Luann's
All
murder.
we'll say is there was no real proof who did it. They thought it might have been Sobel at the time, but they thought it was realistically Georgie. Georgie took off and then they dealt with Sobel and Weston, didn't they? So,
I mean, I guess the only thing you could say is they don't have 100% proof that Georgie done it.
yeah, that's the only thing.
But even if they did, I still think Clay would put financial gains ahead of making making it right for Otto.
Of course he would. But we've got two options here, right?
488 votes.
Yes, he gave him closure, and no, Otto deserved the truth. What side are you sitting on here? 18 or 82?
I'm sitting on Otto deserved the truth because Otto's, like I said, Otto's done a lot for the club. Otto sacrificed his life for the club, and the club should have. Now, I can't blame Bobby for Clay deciding not to kill him, but I think it was still on Bobby to tell Otto the truth. Even if he legit told him the actual truth, saying, I wanted to kill him, but Clay said we have to hold off. I think
for Bobby, though, he's like, here, Otto, I wanted to kill him, but Clay.
well, that's the truth.
Dob and Clay in it.
No, it's not Dob and Clay. It's the fucking
It
truth.
kind of is Dob and Clay in it.
Well, Clay shouldn't be thinking about fucking money and financial
The
gains.
club vote is won, though. You know, the decision's final.
We didn't have a vote. Clay just
Clay at the next cartel sit down goes, here.
call a vote.
No, Clay go, here, six.
You don't tell me when we call
Here,
votes.
here, Romeo, give Sixius the payment, 'cause see these five bastards, they thought that fucking no.
No, but they never got a vote here.
No,
There was no vote.
Yeah, well, Bobby was the only guy really against it. Like you said earlier, so.
Oh, I still
The
think...
theoretical vote, Bobby was against it.
I maintain that Bobby should have done the right thing here and told Otto the truth.
But I
Well,
can see why he didn't.
No, I can't, because all it did was... I know,
If there's no Rico case, right, and there's no threat of Otto ratting, you can see why he did it.
True, but I mean, yeah, you could see us coming back to bite him in the ass.
Yeah, and you know
Otto
what?
finding
As
it.
Jackie Boy said, there was one thing that could get Otto to turn, it would be Luann. And we agree with no Otto deserved the truth. We agree with the majority. Let's look at your comments, see what you guys think. Bridget Connor says, when Bobby patched into the MC, he was committing himself to a lifestyle which demanded his unwavering loyalty to his brothers. Otto made that same commitment and he held up his end of the deal until he felt betrayed time after time, often to his own detriment, placing himself in further trouble within the prison of the club. He deserved the truth. He did. Otto,
He did deserve the truth.
you know what, right? See when Lee Torek says it to Otto's like, oh, he's suffered more pain than anyone in his club, protecting his club. He fucking has.
Yeah, Lee Torek was spitting facts on that occasion.
You know,
He was a weird fucking guy, but he was telling the truth. And that's something that SOA couldn't do, so...
honestly, like, Otto constantly getting time at it to his prison sentence just to protect Sam Crow.
You know what
kill
it is?
people.
That is a thing, though. Is in prisons, it's like when people they get to a point where they've done so much shit and they've had so much more time added onto their sentence. It's like they're invincible. They can just do whatever they want because they know they're never getting it anyway.
I'm invincible. I know, but
And that-
biting off your own tongue and shit. I mean, that's...
No, but I think Otto's at the stage now where he knows he's not getting it, so he's fucked.
Yeah, he needs some mega deal. Hurricane Paro says that made no sense. Bobby killed his wife, so I'm on Otto's side with this. Hurricane Paro with a comment that actually makes sense. Normally this guy's on
You
some of the
said Bobby
club...
killed his wife.
Oh, it means Otto's wife. Oh, wait.
No, he said Bobby didn't kill his wife. What are you talking about making sense? None of you guys are making sense.
Actually, yes.
Bobby didn't kill
This
Luann.
guy talks fucking pish. That's my point. That's all he fucking does. For some reason.
You just said he always talks sense.
No, I didn't.
You did.
No, I said he always talks pish. But for some reason, he's talking sense here. But no,
You never said that. Whatever. You both have a clue what you're talking about.
you know what? He's got Undertaker.
The dead man. What guy? Nah, look, Bobby didn't kill Luan, so he probably wishes he could kill his own wife, but he certainly didn't kill Luan.
Yeah, he edited it.
Very
Maybe
precious.
he fucking changed it
Maybe
I read it.
maybe he's made a
When
mistake.
you read it, right? Magnario Mike says, Otto was as loyal as they come. He deserved the truth. Yes, Otto's the man. You're all the bastards.
No, I think it's a bit pish though that someone like Otto is inside for life. Then you've got people like Juice that'll just turn on the club because of a little bit of race.
I know.
It's not fair.
Fucking a wee Grand Prix. D.A. Bear says Bobby should have done the right thing and told the truth to Otto. Everyone's saying Bobby's a bastard, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh man, the favourite guy. You read his comment, you love him.
Me wish. It's not Bobby. Could say, hey, my brother, I was banging your wife, so they killed your wife. We lied because, well, money, brother, that would went well. It was lose-lose. Once Otto lost his wife, his life was over. It didn't matter what you tell Otto. He gone, lost it everything. Yes, I know he did lose everything, but he still would need... He'd get that closure, he'd get that peace if he found out that his wife's killer was dead. And I still think Bobby could tell the truth.
Yeah. Now I'm going to ask this question, not up for a poll, but Miwish, this goes directly to you. What if they killed Miwish here?
Oh,
And someone lied and said, we need to kill her alive for a minute. What would you do?
on the first plane to whatever it is, like, wouldn't it? I
It
mean,
would be, right, anyway.
20 million burner accounts on the go.
Jackie Gala says, I know lying to Otto is what led him to ratting on the club because he believed that Bobby killed Luan.
You know what? Otto been put through much shit and betrayed by the club. I don't even consider what Otto done as ratting.
No, I wouldn't.
Fuck it. I mean,
Even if he doesn't believe, he might not necessarily believe that Bobby killed Luan, but it's
Otto's
the fact
not-
that he fucking lied to him.
Otto's not a rat for me. I don't care what he done. It's like you keep pushing his buttons and he'll push back.
Time for you to make a list, Bobby. Why, he says, I think Otto would have understood why they kept the guy alive as long as they fulfilled the promise of killing him when his usefulness ran out. Can't blame Otto for snitching. Dude literally gave everything to the club and they never repaid him back. I doubt anybody in the club would have done the same sacrifices he's done. I tend to agree with that. Would have been the better way, says Heinz Truth.
It's kind of sad because when Otto goes out, it's almost like he goes out just
Getting bummed.
like.
I mean,
No, I mean-
that's people say a lot about Clay, even though I think you could argue he did it for his own skin, but he gave that shiv to Otto. Didn't have to do that
No.
in season 6. He gave Otto a lifeline.
Ah, but where was
It's
the
Chris Tarrant here. It's Clay Morrow here. Got a play who wants to be a fucking Chevenel, big man.
Who wants to get pumped in here today? Right, no, but I mean, come on. It's like when Otto died, it's like I don't remember Sons having a big funeral for him. Like,
Well, I believe Gemma said to Chucky, "Yeah, you and Otto were close." That's it. Well, what about the guys at the table? I'm fucking close with them.
but did they probably feud him as a rat?
No, but fumers are alright, maybe, but no, but like, let's be real. Like, you've got people like Bobby, Tig, Chibs, and Clay. It wasn't around in season 6, but you get my point. They're around the same age bracket as Otto. Otto's only been in jail since the 90s. Surely these guys would have a pretty close relationship with this guy.
Yeah, you'd think so.
But here,
Plus, almost everyone at the table's done worse things than Otto.
but I mean, I guess every time they visited him, it wasn't like there was ever a bit of tension. Obviously, this happened. But you never really, like, it seems like these guys had the same sort of relationship with Otto as they did with Lenny the Pimp. Like, even when Jax is meeting with Lenny the Pimp, it's like, you'd think Jax would be closer with Otto than he would be with Lenny the Pimp. I think so.
Yeah, half the people.
I mean, I can actually understand Clay being closer with Lenny the Pimp because they're both first 9, but here, who knows? James Toner, take it away. Read big James Toner.
It's a long one, buddy. Luan wasn't going to stay shagless and single forever despite Otto being her husband. Otto was pretty much sentenced to life. I doubt he would have
Had conjugals.
had conjugal visits. Naturally, she was going to end up sleeping with another member of Sam. We'll talk about that in a minute. I still don't know why any woman would want to sleep with Bobby. He's a beloved character and a beloved Sam crew member brother. He's full of wisdom, but he's dangerously out of shape and needs a proper shave. Bobby should have told Otto the truth much sooner. In fact, why didn't he get an entire episode during season 2 where after Hale interrupts, breaks up Sam Crow dinner argument, informs him that Luann Delaney was beaten to death? There should have been an episode dedicated to Sam Crow locating and getting brutal revenge on Georgie. I'd have had it that Georgie and his scumbag porn muscles stupidly didn't flee to Thailand and they didn't expect Sam Crow to retaliate, but boy, they'd get it wrong, as they do retaliate, and Jax, Opie, Bobby beat George to death and they dump his body in a skip with blood on his torso. Now who's the dead bitch? Georgie should have been a season 2 antagonist, only there wasn't really much he did. Only there wasn't really much he did in season 4 aside from providing those creepy sex dolls that would have dumped in Charming Heights. Had Luann not slept with Bobby, Luann could have slept with Chibs, Happy, or Tig, or hell, even Piney.
Piney's dangerously out of shape as well, though.
Yeah, Piney's. I think
the thing is, though, right? You need Otto to rat to provide pass for the Rico argument, and therefore, how does season 4 work if Otto doesn't rat? It's not like they just brought Georgie Caruso back for a cameo. He was actually brought back with a purpose.
Sense.
And I've actual faith.
This ain't mine's MC.
Yeah, I've actual faith in Kurt Sutter that during like season 2 of Sons, he's like, right, season 4, I'm bringing him back because he's got a tie to Luann's murder, and that can, we can use Otto.
I disagree.
And he is Otto, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
So I mean, he would obviously know what he's going to do himself.
Hold on, imagine he's got that planned in for season 4, and then they sack him in season 3. It's like, well, that's that fucking it, Dundee.
Yeah, but
that's that storyline done.
It's not. You talk about Otto, and it's like, holy fuck, he is Otto.
It's Kurt Sutter. What's he doing in the Impact?
Kurt doing in the Impact?
But no, I don't agree with Luann was going to sleep with another member eventually. Hold
on,
she was naturally going to end up sleeping with another member.
What's this guy saying that Chucky went over the finances? It was fucking Bobby.
Dude, the whole...
Bobby's why would you trust that bastard over the fucking second?
Dude, the whole reason she slept with Bobby is because he had Chucky go over the finances of her and Sam Crow. Chucky found that she was shortchanging Sam Crow and told Bobby. Between Bob and Luann, they both decided them shagging was more beneficial for Luann life. I think he actually does get Chucky to look at it, does he not?
No, he looks at it himself.
Does he? 100%?
Yeah, because he's a... Yes.
No, I know he's the secretary and he was put...
He always went over the
Jax put him in. That was a favour to Piney.
Are you trying to tell me, right, Chucky would know how to look for, irregular things in the books?
I think he's maybe getting it confused with Mine's MC. Does Chucky maybe do books in that?
He does meth. I don't know what he does in this.
I think the only books Chucky does is with pictures.
Yeah, and then you know what, right, Anthony?
I don't think that's worth it of a heart, like. But I mean,
give him a fucking thumbs up while he's at it.
Jesus Christ, giving him the.
So right, Anthony says, Anthony, what can you take away for that? At least if he comments.
Was there anybody in SOA called Anthony?
Not that I remember. At least it was Tony, like Anthony Soprano. That is his fucking name.
True.
I mean, that would make a wee bit of sense. But yes, guys, that's where it's at. I mean, pretty much everybody's burying Bobby. Rightfully so.
I think Bobby was put in a hard position here because he didn't want to keep Georgie alive. Therefore, I mean, Clay did kind of tell him. Clay did kind of say to Bobby, tell him whatever you want.
Yeah.
So, I mean, why didn't Bobby just tell him the truth? Clay's a bastard and wouldn't let me kill him.
He won't. For once, Clay won't fucking kill someone. He won't let us kill Georgie. But that is it for Georgie. The red balloons have popped. A pish reference there.
Hello, Georgie.
Hello, Georgie. But anyway, that's us done. We're back very soon. Up next, it's Opie, it's Dondo, it's Lila. There's birth control in there. So make sure you tune into that.
You know what? I've seen a few people say that Opie overreacted and he was out of order to sleep with a porn star. And that is very rich that people are expecting Opie to be loyal to Lila when his wife literally sleeps with people on a daily basis. But we'll talk more about that when we get to that video. So, yeah, guys, keep leaving likes, keep leaving comments. By the way, if you want to leave comments in the whole discussion, Mayans breakdown shit, then feel free to do that because it's difficult rewatching Mayans again. We need some motivation. We need some comments. So
we need some of that motivation.
We need an injection of vitamin C, vitamin comments. So, till next time. Peace.